Hello guys, good evening. Today is October 10th. Welcome to another episode of Ripster daily recaps and teachings. So another great day guys. So those who watched my yesterday's video about the swing names, you should have seen that most of the swings kind of worked out today. TTD, Shop, Roku, Netflix before the end of the day fade was nice push. SMCI, all of our swings just were crazy movers today, and we could see that, right? That's why we say we don't always take swings, but when we do, we make sure that this environment is good. So earning season coming up, so swings starting to move, so that was good. Just we'll talk about review the charts in the end of these swing plays as well. And another great profitable day for the community today. 80% of the community was green. 80% of the community was green in first 1 hour, because we had just so many solid plays and so many repeatable setups, A plus setups, not even B minus setups today. We were mostly, A plus setups. Here you see 78% of the folks in the community were green, only 8% were red, and 14% were flat. We'll talk about our big win on Square, Boeing long, Tesla long, JPM, Rivian, NVDA breakout. We'll discuss what was the setup. You see here, this was the setup I called before and after breakout. I'll show you my timestamps. I even posted this one on Twitter for everyone on the SPY and QQQ breakout before this big fade back. We had good move. So yes, all right, so let's start guys. So this morning again, as always, we are up 1 hour before. Get ready for the market. We do a quick wake up summary of what market is doing, what are the macro environments doing, yields, futures. We discuss everything. We go through all our news sources. I have a bunch of news sources that I've subscribed to. I go through each news, try to review what is happening in each name. So there was a bunch of news again: Rivian, PLTR, EA, the gaming company. More news we reviewed: Unity Software, Pepsi, Rivian, General Motors, Honeywell. And we also keep eye on the Fed speakers, right? We need to know who is speaking when. Fed Bostic, Fed Waller, Fed Kashkari, Fed Delhi were speaking today, so we were ready for them before market open. Pepsi, Unity Software, Rivian, all the pre-market news. And then main focus was on Square. You see here, Square had when Bank of America says something, it's usually a good mover. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. These three people, when they say something or upgrade a stock, we'd usually see a good move there. So Electronic Arts was upgraded on by Bank of America as well. So Electronic Arts was as well on the watch list. Rivian was on the watch list as well, because one of the analysts put it on a conviction list. So Rivian was on watch list. And then our watch list was ready. That every day I do the same thing every time. There are news plays. And then there are market plays, and there are market indicators, then there are the penny watches. So we make a full list. As you saw, I go through all the watch list and get ready for the pre-market. 90% of the work is pre-market, guys, to be ready. I provide this list to everyone in my community. So as you see, Pepsi, Square, Unity, Rivian, PLTR, EA, COHR, all was bunch of on top of our watch list. And our levels were ready, guys. Here are the levels. If you are interested, today the levels again panned out pretty nicely. They worked out pretty nicely, especially on Microsoft. When it broke the support pivot, it was weak at the open, and I was talking about how weak it is. And then SPY QQ, once they broke our resistance pivots, there was no stopping them. All you had to do was trade long, have your stops, trade long. I'll show you my time-stamped comments there as well. Boeing as well, guys. I'll show you why the Boeing trade was interest. I will show you before and after the Boeing chart, how the patterns really work. That's how we nailed Boeing. So here are the levels. Take a screenshot. Levels worked flawlessly again today to manage our trades. All right, so let's go see how the day started. So, okay. So Pepsi Square, PLTR, we were watching PLTR, and Boeing was on my high watch. You can see Boeing high watch chart yesterday, right? So if you see all day, so Boeing, so we were on Boeing all day. Here you can see my time-stamped commentary. Let's look at Boeing. What you see this, right? So let me show you before on Boeing. So big day for everyone on Boeing today in my community and those who follow my teachings, even though those who, so you can see, you can clearly see the Boeing before, after, right? No hindsight, right? Before, after, all clear there. So that was Boeing, and then you can see right here I added Boeing in the morning, long versus some pullbacks. There was some rejections, but Boeing held EMA Cloud. What does my system say? It held EMA Cloud. Held EMA Cloud, rallied into 194. Nice win for the options. There are folks who made 100% on the options in the, this guy made 100% on the Boeing, 120%, and Square. Really nice win on Boeing, guys. All explained here. So you can see all the timestamp lists here on the Boeing. So that was Boeing. Let's look at the next one. So as soon as the market opened, guys, I took two longs. One was the Boeing, and other was Square. When I saw the strength on the Square right away over the pre-market high, I started 1/3 size. When it started to push further, I added more into that, and and even I talked about, you can see versus 44 long sum, just a dollar, not even a dollar risk, guys. That was like 50-40 cents risk there. Such a good risk reward trade, which ended up going to 46 area. So basically you risk one, you made four. 1 hour to 4 hour win, right? So this is, so long versus 44, nice push so far. 45 key area, take some off at 10 a.m. 45 calls moved decent, they went 100%, then 45 calls went 120%, and at end of the day I closed whole Square position. So right there, guys, all full Square timestamps, right? So what was the setup? Upgrade by a good tier, holding the EMA Cloud trend over the pre-market highs, long, right? So nice daily chart as well. We'll focus on Square tomorrow. Maybe if it holds this 45 area, we can long it again. So guys, so nice winning start of the day with Boeing and okay, so next one I was interested was JPM. JP Morgan was bullish light out of the gate. So that's why I said JPM bullish bias, watch pullbacks if hold. 147 was the call that I told everyone if they're interested in this trade idea, and JPM worked as well. Decent move before it gave up from 145.60 to 146.80. Decent move for option trades. But not like a super profitable, because then it gave up. You see here where it breaks, this trend line. So that's your signal to start thinking about getting out, right? So 1, 2, 3 times the rejection. That's why I had my price alert here for next leg. But when it gaze up, that was your warning. Take long here, take some off here, take some off here, and then when it was breaking down here and then breaking 34.50, completely out. So JPM was a quick trade in the morning. So today actually was not bad. Most of my trades that I shared with with the community, they work nicely. So now let's look at I talked about EA. I did not trade EA, but EA also had an upgrade. So rules are simple, guys. When something is holding EMA Clouds, so that's a long bias, right? EA was an upgrade, and Not this EA, it's a wrong EA. Let's look at electronic arts, right? So electronic arts pushed nicely, right? At this time you have to risk a little further down here. That's why I didn't take it, but I know many people took it in the community when it pushed over this level and then pushed to 129. Very slow mover, very small ATR, low risk play, held the gap, low of the day risk, you could have traded it. So that was that, guys. EA. Microsoft was super weak. Right at open, I was commenting on super weak, breaking EMA Clouds right at open, then dipped 328. No trades for me. I could have scalped short, but this is not the long where you should focus on. You should focus on other names which are stronger, better, which are holding the trend rather than trying to buy the dip against the trend. Just wanted to show you that though. Okay, so NVIDIA, guys, big trade today, big win on NVIDIA. What did I say? Daily breakout 456, risk levels 452, right? So added here at 454.23, 456 breakout added more. Here you go. My price alerts start to hit. Then I had logged some at 458. Then it kept going to our next target. So this daily from 463s was my next target from few days ago. You can see this clearly, this level here. But it was good. I was out most by 460, and then finally when it broke the trend, we were out. Simple, guys. Again, simple setup. What was the setup? Setup was the strong market. There is the breakout. Why was 456 a breakout? 456 was a breakout because there was this 1 hour level and a daily level at 456 right here. You see this yesterday's high. I'm going to make a big. So yesterday's high was 456. That was the breakout. That's why I was interested. Market was strong. That's why we traded NVIDIA this morning. Daily breakout on NVIDIA. So that was our NVIDIA trade, guys. So many trades. That's why, these are just like my share, but there's so many other trades on trading floor. People were long so many other names, and it was just, so many ideas being shared today in the community. So it was very, very productive day, and most of us were done in first hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So there is no reason when so many ideas there. Only reason you can be red is if you are sizing super big and you're stopping out for pennies. If you size accordingly, you look at your risk levels. So you always size according to how far your risk is. If you're far from risk, small size. So you always do that. All right, guys. And SMCI today, our swing name was very strong. It was broke out of 300 cycle level today. Cycle level breakout out of 300. I was like, watch pullbacks. 310 was my next target, then 312, and then 318 and 320 were my next target. We almost hit close to that target, but still a crazy move. It's the swing. I took some profits on this swing today, but you can clearly see this SMCI trade on that 300 cycle level. Just beautiful. And there were a lot of room. People were trading SMCI today. They were targets on SMCI. So let me see if I can find my targets that I can share. Breaking in pre-market. Let's see, I can show you guys. So I was trying to find my comments on that SMCI. I was on the voice, I guess. But anyways, so this was, as if you want to look at the daily SMCI, why was it? It was this in the gap trade, guys, in the gap trade into 300, right? So that's what I talked about on yesterday video as well, that SMCI, will push toward 300. So now let's look at our Tesla and Rivian trades. Tesla was mainly called by VD Trades, our senior trader, so let's see. Or maybe we can look at Rivian first. What was my comments? Rivian, Prime Watch. I posted this in the morning, the conviction list. 1910 and 1920 were two levels on Rivian to watch if they hold, and it will trade with Tesla. That's why I said. And look at where it bounced. Rivian right there. So Rivian bounced right to close to 1910, 1920 levels for a push with NVDA, right? So levels were given. Some people trading Rivian. Nice move. So this was our Rivian trade, guys. Beautiful, beautiful move on Rivian. Nice play. So let's now look at Tesla. And after that, we'll look at our SPY and QQQ breakout plays. So Tesla, guys. So Tesla, right at morning, I saw the strength in Tesla. I mentioned this breakout again. I was on the voice after square trade. I was focusing on Tesla 261. Again, my levels that I shared in morning, the 261.30 level. That was. Then I said it can push back higher into 262. And then when it broke out, you see the price alerts going in, and I said, here is the breakout. And win was early on that. Win, it was long by win, right? That's how I saw it. So risk was 258. So that's your risk, $2 risk, right? 258. And it started, actually win was way early. It was barely $1.50 risk when he started it. And then it goes from here, and then I was watching, guiding the breakout to everyone over 261, and then I shared my targets, and you can see here's the wins comments on Tesla. So let's see. Okay, let me show you the rest of the day comments on Tesla, guys. I mean, it's such a good trade, right? The people were trying to short it and they're getting squeezed and losing money. It was what? It was almost a $10 move. So I was talking about Tesla that takes some off into 10 a.m., right? And Win was watching the more pullbacks. Then my next target was 263.60 on Tesla. Then Jay comes in, he sells that they're selling 100 million in puts on Tesla. So, we knew that they're selling the puts, they are bullish and it's going to go. And Rivian started to move along with Tesla. You can see the comments here. And then my next target on Tesla was 266. And then once we hit 266, that was time to take some off. And watch, it never broke the EMA Clouds, never broke the 512 EMAs here. So there's no business of taking it off when it keeps pushing and holding the EMA Clouds. When did it break EMA Clouds? Finally here. That's when you exit completely. Anyways, my next target was 268. We hit the 268 target. It was still holding the trend. Shorts were getting destroyed. And then it started to pull back. I said it should pull back to 264.40 and then 34.50 clouds, and that's what happened. But we were out most Tesla here in the morning at 268. So great trade on Tesla, guys. Great guidance by Win. Very proud of this trade. Every day Tesla gives us the play, and it's still in play. Earning coming up. So we'll be watching tomorrow for next leg on Tesla. So guys, yeah, those were the main trades today. Before I review the swing charts that we won again, let me quickly talk about our SPY and QQQ trades. Okay. So you see this, right? What is this setup? It's a flat to gap up, but a nice consolidation in pre-market. When such consolidation happens in pre-market, it gives you a breakout level. We know that if it's rejecting once, twice, thrice, it has a chance to break out. Once, twice, thrice, it has chance to break out. Look what I said. I was clear. PM breakout now long sum versus the EMA Clouds or opening lows. Then after that, it was all about holding your winner. Long sum, PM breakout, moving towards our target. 369 was target here and 435 was my first target here. We've met the first target. log for your half size, watch if trend holds, and then let the trend work. And then more call flows were coming in. And look what I said. It has more room on ATR. It has more room on ATR. When it was Netflix was, SPY was at 435. I knew it still has room for $1 or more. And that's what it did. It moved to 437. Same thing on QQQ. When it was 369, I said it still has a room to ATR. It moves to 371. Right? I mean, these are very simple concept, guys. Just this trade, you invested $1,000 in your options, you made $2,000. You invested $10,000, you made $15,000 on just this move alone. This is the A plus setup I talks about. These are the A plus breakouts, guys. VIX was fading, SPY was breaking out. You know, if you are not making money on days like today, then you're doing something wrong. And you are trying to go long on a down day or choppy day, then you're doing something wrong. Right? So you see VIX was fading from the levels that I gave in the morning. It was simple strategy. So that was our win on SPY QQQ, guys. Beautiful move. Okay, let's talk about our swings now. So TTD, show up, Roku, SMCI, and there's another one which I didn't mention, CELH. They all worked nicely. CELH, if you go to my Twitter, I was interested in this gap support of 150 psych, and it came back, held that level, and then pushed back. What did I share on TTD other day? TTD, this was the breakout level. Go to my Twitter sheet, see the before move, and everything is before, guys. I never do hindsight, right? What is this? This is a Roku. Before, after, touched 75 today. I discussed in my video. So these are the setups, consolidation, reversal, swing setups that you need to find on your charts. This is TTD. What do you see here on TTD? You see the range break. Where it is now? Where did it go? Where did it go? It went to 85. Right? So these are the setup, guys. These are the setups that you need to play for swings. Right? So this is a shop. Where is shop now? 55. What did I say? 52, range breakout, push, 55, right? Right in front of you guys, 2 days of work. And we'll see what happens. You always log profit on some of it, move the stops, break even. We'll see what market gives. But earnings are coming up. There are going to be a lot of trades. I'm excited for the earnings seasons. Come join our community if you want to play the earnings right way, learn from community, from me, from other traders, and we'll kill it. I'm going to do a webinar on how to play earnings and earning setups for my community as well. I will probably do it this weekend. Thank you, everyone. It was a good day, solid day. Very proud of the executions. Hope each one of you are executing as well, just like I'm showing you. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.